Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday chat of Teknoscienze TKS. I am Giulio Fezzardini from HPC Today Journal. Today, we had the great pleasure to meet Novozymes. Novozymes is the world leader in the supply of enzymes in the world. Today, of course, we focus on cleaning detergents, and we have invited Jens Kolind. Hello, Jens.
Hey, Giulio, how are you?
Fine, thanks. Jen is Vice President, Household Care Global Marketing in Novozymes. So, as you can imagine, the first question is referring to the period we have been living in this last month. So, detergents in the COVID age, Jens, what the most challenging issue in cleaning today, according to your point of view?
Yeah, so I think, Giulio, the world turned upside down in the beginning of March, and I think in the very short term we saw basically spikes in demand and both consumers and customers kind of rushing to ensure they had products on the shelves and in the inventories. We worked hard to ensure that we could deliver and keep the industry running. But I think what is more interesting is kind of what has come after this initial spike, which is really a shift in consumer sentiment around cleaning and hygiene. And I think consumers care about their safety and the well-being of their family more than before. They trade up to higher quality brands. And they really want to make sure that the products they buy deliver the performance. And I think companies has to adapt to that new reality. And it's not just something that is here in the first half of 2020. I think it's something that is there to stay.
This is for both for the cleaning and professional cleaning, also home and professional.
Yeah, I think in you can say in the consumer markets, I think perhaps the reactions has been very strong in the change in sentiment. I think in the professional markets, you of course have an increased focus on the hygiene aspects, and in some countries, that there's new regulations, procedures, different things users have to live up to. And that's, of course, also driving a change in the professional markets. Although I would say in general, the professional sector has not basically not been running at the same speed as it did before, restaurants being closed down and so forth.
Yeah. And what about a tentative forecast on the new trend? So sustainability has been the key words in the last years and still today. But the other key word today is hygiene. So what's your idea? What's your forecast for the new trends?
Yeah, so I think sustainability is a mega trend, and it has been there for many years and kind of developing over time with an increased focus on making sure that detergents are environmentally friendly, biodegradable, safe for the users. And I think that trend is there to stay. It's not going away overnight. But to the point of hygiene, I think consumers are really focused on this. And as I said, it's something that will stay and will coexist together with the trend for more sustainable detergents. So I think companies and branders have to adapt to a reality where consumers, on one hand, they want to have sustainability, they want to have green detergents, but they also want the strong cleaning performance that they can rely on. And you have to be able to deliver to both. You cannot just be positioned as a green detergent if you don't deliver the performance the consumers expect.
So we can say that this is a lesson we can learn in this period. So the consumer is getting more and more, I should say, conscious of more aspect than before. So sustainability and hygiene can work together. We can say that.
Absolutely, and I think what is also interesting, very much driven by the COVID-19 situation, is that consumers have had more time at home and also spending more time online doing research on the products, buying them online and so forth. And I think that is really driving that consumers pay much more attention to what is in the detergents, how are they different from each other, and how do they ensure that it's a product that they can rely on.
This is very interesting, because the match of technology on a part and the sales behavior of the consumers is something that is gonna change. Actually, is gonna change a lot. I think it also to the new trend in the washing machine. They saw artificial intelligence applied to appliances. So it's it's a time of opportunity, I should say.
I think we definitely see it that way, and I think most of the you can say our customers, the detergent producers, they see it in the same way. I think it's a time for opportunity, but it's certainly also a time where you need to adapt to a new reality. Otherwise, you will become more irrelevant to the consumer. So I think it's an exciting in that sense an exciting time, and there's a lot of stuff happening where we as an industry can deliver to new consumer needs.
Yeah. Okay, I thank you very much. Just a very final personal remark. How did you live this period? How did this COVID age impacted on your personal life, work?
Yeah, I think I have to say it has been a stressful time. I think. In the professional life, we have been incredibly busy making sure we could deliver, and at the same time actually trying to adapt to a new reality of consumers. And then in a situation where actually for 2 months all our employees were working from home. So I think that was really a challenge on the leadership side. And then, of course, on a personal note, I think as so many people, I have also been affected and having to kind of adapt to a new way of living and working. So it has been a stressful time, but I also think now, we can start to look forward and also focus on the fact that I think actually both companies and individuals, I think we've learned so much from the last couple of months. And I hope, we all look forward to this virus being gone, but I also hope that we can, let's say, take some of those learnings and use them in the future.
I do agree. So, Jens, thank you very much for your time. My best wishes to you, to your colleagues, and thank you for your work, which is very, very important. It will be more and more important tomorrow. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks, Giulio. Always a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you.